You know, man, I know I'm just one guy, but I want to change the fitness industry. I know, shut up. Oh, that's cringe. Blah, blah. Yeah, a man can have hope, okay? A little hope goes a long way. And nobody who didn't try ever changed the world, okay? And I'm not going to change the world. But when I say change the fitness industry, I mean genuinely, what the fuck is going on, okay? A bunch of boys, little guys, okay? And girls, young women, right? They get into fitness and they find these people who are just stupid, okay? They're trying to sell you a course. They're trying to sell you protein powder. They're trying to sell you, I don't know, whatever, right? And they're not here to be like, hey, this is what you can do to be stronger, to be in shape, to be healthy, okay? That's all I want to do. And that's all any fitness creator should want to do. Some people are trying to do their Scientology shit. There are people trying to be fitness coaches, and I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is just the utter sheer amount of toxic bullshit. I'm not going to say toxic masculinity or anything like that, because it's not toxic masculinity, it's just toxicity. Why can't we all just get strong, jacked, and not worry about whether or not the person is just vile? Speaking of working out, it's shoulder day. Shoulders, baby. That also means it is chest and tries, but more importantly, shoulders, okay? That means we're gonna do shoulder press to start it off. And I think we're somewhere around the 50 pounds. I think we're just gonna do 50 pounds to see if I can do that and how good I can do that. Let's start with a warm-up though. Genuinely though, I just don't understand. There are so many fitness creators I respect. Noel Dizel's one of them that comes to mind, who are just here for the love of the game. Obviously, he takes sponsors. Obviously, he takes, you know, he gets the bag. Because, like, that's a good thing, all right? That's a good thing for him. But he also just, like, tries to inspire people in what I consider the correct way, which is just to, like, try and be a good guy and tell people to be a good guy. And I'm not a woman, obviously. So, I mean, that might not be obvious, but fun fact, not a woman. But I do... I don't know what it's like to be a woman and try and get into fitness. I'm sure it's an entire other basket of cookies or whatever. Okay. We're going to give our shoulders a second to settle into that warm-up, and then we're going to try and rep the 50s and see if I can do it today. I think we got it. My shoulders have, like, doubled in size since my last shoulder day. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm some kind of freak of nature, or I'm just very dedicated. I don't know what it is. I also eat a lot of protein in a day. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Protein shakes are a hack. Drink them. But like, I like ice in mine. Ice milk, you know? Ice milk as the base. Legendary. It goes down smoother. I don't know. I was watching two of my videos side by side from a month apart. What am I doing? What am I doing so right that I'm able to grow this fast? What am I doing? What am I doing different? I don't know, man. Not listening to people. That's what I'm doing, okay? Yeah, there's your advice. Don't listen to anybody. Just me. No, I'm kidding. But like, legitimately, I don't know what I'm doing differently. I'm just doing what I think is working for me. Which I guess that's what you should listen to. Hey man, if it's working or it feels like it's working for you, probably working, okay? Just don't have stupid form and you'll be fine. Dude, I wonder how smelly a Rubik's Cube competition is. No offense, no offense, no offense. I play Magic the Gathering. I'm talking from a path of experience, okay? Dude, the last time I went to a Magic the Gathering, like, tournament with prize rewards of, like, not my local game store, right, to, like, an event, I don't know. It was bad. There are pictures from Magic the Gathering events where the chairs have skid marks on them. I'm not joking. Maybe that's TMI, but, like, you know, I'm saying this from a place of experience. I wonder how stinky Rubik's Cube conventions are or competitions are. I mean, they're made out of plastic. You could take them into the shower, right? Maybe they make ones for the shower. Entrepreneur venture right now, guys. I'm coming up with it on the spot. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Do. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Crushed my toe a little there. Hey, yeah, that went much better than expected, actually. What was that, like 5 or 6 reps? Yeah, man, that's why we start with it, baby. I tried 55 for like a rep or something, and it was so heavy I could only do 1 rep. So this is a vast improvement. I know if you're new, you're probably like, what the hell is this small YouTuber yapping about? But like, just because I have a small following doesn't mean I'm wrong. Okay, I genuinely think the shit's fucked. There are a few content creators I would actually like to meet, but a lot of them are just bullshitting. And on steroids, I'm not saying. I don't know. I hate to fall victim to that, like, stigma of people get onto Instagram once and they think they can spot the fake natties. But, like, there was this controversy with Jeff Nippard and his video he posted with a bunch of people like Hussein Farhat and this other guy who I don't know. And he was like, yeah, they're definitely natural. The blood work that I did one time came up saying they're not on anything. But, like, genuinely, one, could he have been paid off? Would he have any benefit of being paid off? Yes, money. Yes, money. I don't know, Jeff. I'm not trying to be like, hey, man, you're the terrible person. But, like, I'm not mad at him for taking a couple dollars, bro. In this economy, whatever you gotta do. But, like, he could still be lying. And if he is, that's fucked up, dude. That's messed up, bro. What the hell? But, like, what's the point of being a fake natural? Sam Solik has proven that you can be on roids and nobody cares. I understand that there's, like, it comes from, like, a place of insecurity where you see these guys online who are just so big and you think you'll never be able to accomplish that because the internet said so. I honestly believe I can get there. I honestly, and I know this might be delusional, believe I can get to that point. It'll take me longer than him, obviously, but, like, it's definitely not impossible. If I keep growing like this, I don't know what's possible. Gonna go down for the second set so we're just not wasting our time. The forearms could use some work, man. They're not getting big fast enough. They look small in comparison to my physique. Maybe that's where it all stems from, right? I feel like people saying that needs some work is somehow, like, derogatory. Like, oh, your biceps could use some work. We're not body shaming anybody. It's just like if you're, for instance, like a bodybuilding influencer or a fitness influencer, right? It's like telling somebody that something needs work shouldn't be like a dig. And a lot of people use it as one. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm saying that it shouldn't be. I've got no problem with body positivity or that movement at all. Because, like, duh, you should be happy with who you are. But I don't think, maybe my problem is you just shouldn't be happy with where you are. You should always want to strive for better. And I feel like it's hard to do that when you're content. Ooh. 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 I can't hit my protein. Oh, yeah? After you hit your weight, eat it. I don't know if I can even do this weight. I'll probably have to put on music for this, honestly. Nope. Honestly, maybe if I hadn't hit shoulder press already, I could have hit it, but not today, I guess. Oh, how is that so much easier? I guess, wait, are these? These are the 7-pound differences ones. These are, wow. Forgive me for not being able to speak. I am moving weight. I'm feeling kind of strong today, though, not gonna lie. We are gonna try and hit a new max on the incline machine. It means we're not gonna go too hard on this. I think we're only gonna do 2 sets. And we're gonna be doing some crazy attempts on the machine. Since 115 each arm is too easy, we're gonna go for 135 on each arm and see what happens. How do you even go about changing an industry? I'm not even talking about me doing it anymore. I'm talking about, like, in general. How do people even go about that? That sounds so insane to me. It feels pretty cool to get stronger this fast, though, if I'm being honest. So, would recommend. Okay. Who knows if this is even possible at my body weight? Probably. What can I say? The other weight felt easy. Because we're going to get this up. Leg day's been selling me short. Might as well just try to do the weight that I've been doing on there. Or been failing to do, I guess. Hey, the best part, if I fail, I'm not going to get hurt. Probably. Man, that was too damn easy. Oh, man, I don't know what this machine's on, but what the fuck? That was really easy. Maybe I prepared a little too hard for it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Machines are weird. They make weight that should just be so much harder. Easy. Leverage points, whatever. You know, I'm just going to sell myself short because, yep, the plates are real. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. That was exceptionally easy. It might have just been the song. I had a banger on. Okay, 3 plates. New weight, new rep weight unlocked, I guess. I don't know, I guess. Why is it so easy? 4 plates, here I come, I guess. Man, why can't I do this on my leg exercises? Now all I gotta work on is my vacuum, dude. That thing is lackluster. That's not all I gotta work on, but it just came to mind. Woo! Okay, no offense to the old heads out there. Well, back in my day, that was the only overhead machine that existed. But this looks like an old-ass tricep extension machine. 70 pounds, is that too overzealous? That's probably too overzealous. Let's see how heavy 40 pounds is first. This looks crazy, though. So this is obviously an overhead tricep movement, but I ain't never done a machine like this. So let's see what happens. Oh. Can I get that higher by any chance? Yeah, that's too light. That hurts my shoulders too. Oh, maybe that's supposed to go down. Maybe if I go up in weight, my shoulders won't feel that anymore. There you go. Yeah, this thing sucks. No offense, no offense. I feel it mostly in my shoulders, actually. Worth a shot, though. You know, I saw this thing lurking around, and I was like, hey, it says overhead on it. Might as well give it a shot, right? Back to Old Faithful, I guess. It is shoulder day, but, like, at the same time, I don't want to be working my shoulders, which are already extremely worked, on a tricep movement. I don't know, man. You can tell me my form was fucked up, but on a machine, my form should not be so messed up. I feel it in a muscle that shouldn't even be, like, that much of an assisting muscle, okay? That's the point of machines, all right? It might be my fault, and I'll accept that, but it's also a bit of that old-ass machine's fault. I'm sorry. My ego won't let it be any other way. I'm joking, obviously. I just don't understand why on a machine, why I wouldn't just be doing an exercise like this, where I know what I'm doing, and I can feel it correctly. Oh yeah, we're on 65 for this. Now for real overhead. Let's do this. I pushed so hard on that my eyes tickled. I'm not even joking, that's the crazy part. Why did that happen? Weird side effects of this workout plan, eyes might tickle. No further explanation will be given. See, that's what I'm looking for. Obviously, my shoulders are still fatigued from today, but they don't feel worked in that motion, which is an improvement, okay? They shouldn't feel worked. Okay, we repped the 80s last tricep day, which means that I guess we can do the 80s, or we can try to do the 80s for today. I mean, sorry, the 80. It's not 80. It's not 2 sets of it. You know what I mean. Okay, come on, please. You know what I mean. But yeah, let's go for it. It should be relatively difficult. And by relatively, I mean relative to last week. And I already have done 4 other exercises today. Yeah, my arms they're feeling like I did a good job, okay? 3 plates, that's me on each rung of that machine, there's me. Yeah, that's weird, okay? Not weird, I worked for it, yada, 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 shut up. But like, I don't care who you are, that's pretty cool. Okay. Woo! Ah! Woo! Woo! That was pretty good. So good, I can tell that that's it. That's what my arms have got today. You know, we don't often flex in this lighting, but we can see what's up today. Why not? Cool flex. Cool small little flex. This shirt used to be extremely baggy on me. Now, hiking up a little bit in the pits and whatnot, you know? Yeah, that lighting works. Makes me look bigger than I am. Or maybe I am that big, who knows? I'm definitely not. All right, buddy, calm down. That shoulder definition there, a little wild. Do I have it on this one? I think so. You just can't really see it on camera, I don't think. I think we're leaner. I think we're getting a little leaner too, which is nice. Ooh, the shoulder flex. Whoa. That's kind of crazy, right? Okay. Ooh. Look at the veins. That's just because of how pale I am. I don't know if you can see those in there. Okay, that was good. That was good. Come with me over to the couch. So yeah. Oof. Jesus. That was a crazy day. But if you made it through the beginning cringe of the video, great job, you know? Making it to the end of a video where I started it off by saying, I want to change the fitness industry, you know? I'm not joking and I'm not lying. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like, if you made it through that, good job. What's up? How you doing? If you agree with me, you should stick around and subscribe. Oh, that would be super awesome. But like, yeah, I was talking about, I think today, yeah. Today I was talking about how I think that like body positivity is a good thing overall. But I genuinely think that being content with where you are isn't a good thing. Like, humans are built to strive for more. Like, I guess that's greed in a sense, and sure, but like, I feel like wanting to be stronger isn't necessarily greed. It can be, to an extent, if you have the wrong motivations, but if your goal is to just be as strong as you can possibly be in your physical form, then yeah, that's pretty admirable and really cool, and you shouldn't let the internet tell you otherwise. Well, unpopular opinion, you should want to be healthy. Crazy. And strength doesn't always equate to health. Obviously, if you're doing steroids or anything really to enhance it, then like that could be wrong, especially if you're doing it in copious excess. But yeah, man, you should want to be stronger. Crazy, I know. Anyways, what's up, all the new folks? Stick around. I'd love to see you tomorrow for back day, I think. Or maybe it's biceps. I think it's biceps, actually. Bicep day. Either way, we're doing back exercises, but mainly focusing on biceps. You should be there. It's going to be lit as hell, bro. Next chest day, we're going to see how we can do on the 75s again. If we can do 3 sets of it, we'll go up to the 80s. Getting it up last chest day was a extreme success, an extreme, I don't know, like, yeah, yahoo, that's great, oh yeah. But also, today was also great. Okay, we hit 3 plates on the incline machine. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty great. We try to hit a max every day. Today was a 7 out of 10. All right, it was a 7 out of 10 on the workout day scale. All right, you kind of want to shoot for days like this. If every day is a 7 out of 10, you'll be the biggest guy on the block in no time. Okay, they aren't all 7 out of 10s though. So this was great. I'm extremely happy about today, but not super extremely happy, you know? Like, the machine makes it easier, okay? It's not like I did that by myself, but again, hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here, and I don't know, your question of the day is, do you agree with my either of my statements today? Let me know. And go to the gym. Yeah, I said it, yeah. Oh, you're just hoping to be lazy and you think I forgot? No. You're gonna go to the gym, buddy. Get up. Go, shoo, go to the gym. I hope I at least motivated you, or maybe I was there with you. Either way, go and kill it. Bye-bye.